morning, everybody. Welcome back to Creekside Maples Homestead. So glad you're with us today. Got quite a bit of stuff we have to accomplish, and we're going to replant our corn. We have been waiting for it to come up for about 3 weeks, and it did not come up at all. So we just thought perhaps it was too cold or whatever. But upon inspecting the rows, we found out that there was no seed in the ground. So we live next door to a farm, and they have lots of pigeons, doves. So we're kind of thinking that we got some pretty fat pigeons now. Anyway, we went and purchased some new corn seed, and we're going to hook up the hiller, the tiller, and get it all going again. And then we're going to go over there and we're going to rehill the garden where we planted the corn, get all the weeds out of it if there are any, and then we're going to put the corn back to the ground. So that's kind of what we're doing today. We're going to hook up everything, and we'll see you over in the garden. Thanks for watching. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Dear, you have quite the audience. They all hopped up there. Got her ready to go?
Yep, got her hooked up. Had it on the battery charger. Give her a little extra juice. Check the oil. Everything is good to go.
How long have you had that little rig, dear?
Oh, I've had this probably 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Been a big time saver, hasn't it?
well, it's a whole lot better than doing it by hand or walking behind the tiller.
Which you still have one of
I
those.
still use my walk behind tiller. It does all my cultivating between the rows and everything. But this here has been a really good rig. This here part of it is the fertilizer spreader. So when I'm fertilizing, I use that. If I want to spread seed, I can use that to spread seed over, like grass seed, over the lawn or anything. And it's all hydraulic, electronic, so it goes up and down with a push of a button that I control off of the controller up front there. It's a key electric start. Yeah, and it tills. And it also hills.
Mm-hmm.
So you can set your depth, whatever you want. And it works really, really well. It saved us a lot of time. This is a DR, toe behind tiller. It's called a roto hog, DR roto hog, power tiller. So if you want to get a good one, look at this one. Well, not mine, I'm keeping it. But go online to DR. And we're not affiliated with them, we're not getting paid for it. I'm just letting you know that if you're looking for a good one, they are a bit pricey. To buy this new, I don't know what you'd spend, probably $2,000. But again, if you want something to last for a long time, to do what you wanted to do, this is the ticket right here. Okay, everybody, we're back. Excuse my voice. We're back, and as you can see, as we pan to the rows here, we got the new corn rows all hilled up, and so it doesn't take long with that hiller I use. It goes really fast. So we got that done, and what we're going to do now, we're going to put some corn in those rows, and hopefully this stuff will grow. You'll notice, I'll bring this up close to the camera, the corn has been soaking since yesterday, and the reason I soak the corn, and probably a lot of you guys know this already, but for those that don't, I'll share it with you. Corn to germinate has to swell up and rehydrate itself. And so if you put it in warm water for 8, 10, 12 hours, whatever it takes, this has been soaking probably for about 12 hours, then all of a sudden it starts to rehydrate and it begins to swell up, and then it'll germinate in the ground a lot faster. If you just put dry corn seed in the ground, in dry ground, it'll lay there forever until it swells up and begins to germinate. So anyhow, just a little tip there to speed it along. If you want your corn to come up a bit faster, just add a little water to it, the dry seed, let it set overnight, and the next morning you're ready to plant it. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to get at this and get these rows replanted here. Oh, and by the way, just to follow up with that, keep it in the water until you're ready to put it right in the ground. That way it won't dry out. And our chickens, if you want to take a look, they've decided to come along, and we've got to get them out of the garden because there's fresh seeds and all that stuff. So come on you guys. Here, chick, come on. Here. Chick, come on. Come on. They're like dogs. They acquaint the bowl or stuff with food.
Yeah, they do.
And they'll follow you right along.
And it's not working. Look, they know you still have it.
Crazy things. And just drain the water off. That's what I do.
So you say that this soaking method saves you about a week?
Well, it depends on how wet your ground is. If your ground is really dry and no rain in the forecast, it could sit there in the ground for a week and not germinate. If your ground's already soaking wet and there's more rain in the forecast, well, it'll germinate much faster. But I just find, just to ensure that it does germinate quick and come up in about 4 days, soak it, overnight, and that's all you need to do. Makes it a lot better. The only thing about soaking it is I can't put it through my seeder because the seeder won't release it down into the ground. So you have to go back to hand planting, which, you know what, it's okay. So as you can see, we got our corn all in. Got our 6 rows all planted in. They're 50 feet long. I'll step over to the side here. Got the sprinkler going. So really glad that we got all of our corn replanted. Hopefully the birds will stay out of it this time. We're going to have to devise some kind of a way to keep them out of it. But we've got it planted, so it should be germinating here now pretty good in the next few days, and we'll keep an eye on it. But anyway, it's done, so we're pretty much done the garden. Now it's on to other projects, building, and we got decks to build, a barn to build, all kinds of stuff that we're going to be doing. But in the meantime, thanks so much for dropping by. Thanks for being part of what we're doing here in Creekside Maples Homestead. Keep watching, share our videos with all your friends on social media, all your family. Don't forget our giveaway. Video Mr. Potato Head will be linked at the end of this video. Go there and in the comment section leave a comment on that video, and make sure you put in your comment the keyword Creekside, and that'll enter you into the draw. So thanks again so much. Take care. God bless, and have a great and awesome day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye now.